Hi, everyone. This is Andrea. If you are just checking out my channel today and this particular video caught your eye as something you'd like to watch, thanks so much for joining. I'm glad you're here. And then for my returning subscribers, thank you so much. Just putting something different out there for you to watch. It's something I enjoy doing, and that is creating arrangements, especially for fall and the holidays. I love doing it. So I wanted to show this one today. This is a more natural arrangement that I'm doing. And I was going to do it in my grandmother's dough bowl, which I will be doing a different arrangement soon featuring that. But I changed my mind and wanted to do this particular tray because the tones in the wood I thought matched what I'm planning on doing. It just fit better, and so I decided to use that. But the first thing were the magnolia stems that I have started with. These are from Hobby Lobby, and all I can say is of all their stems, to me, these are the most high end looking stems. And with what comes on them, they are an excellent buy at Hobby Lobby. And I use these every year. And the reason I set these in without using foam or anything is I reuse my stems and change out what I do with them. So I never cut them either. I just bend my stems, which is what I've done here. So I didn't use a foam or anything. I just started placing on my tray. And what I do is I put my two stems in first. They're my main feature, my magnolia stems. And then I always go ahead and set, like this pumpkin, I went ahead and set in there because what I found is if I go and try to decorate, put the other pieces in, it's hard to go back and nestle that larger item in. And so I suggest doing that early on. So it's my two stems, then placement of that pumpkin, and then I start piecing other pieces in. And as I'm watching this back, I will go and snap a picture of the bundle that I used to piece in here. It is in the Hobby Lobby fall section. It's those shorter stems that are like a little bundle. And so what I do is I just take it and cut the pieces so I can piece it separately. But it is a great match to these magnolia leaf stems. Also, I want to point out on those stems, they have little twigs that be sure and piece and pull those, pull them up so that they show in your arrangement. They give a lot of texture and movement to the piece. So be sure. And in addition to that, be sure and fluff out your stems. Anything you're using is going to be flat when you buy it. So be sure and separate each of the pieces before you start arranging. So here I'm just finalizing, putting in some additional pieces. And one thing I want to say about that pumpkin, it is also Hobby Lobby. It does light up. The only thing I don't like about it is a plug in light up. So for an arrangement, what bothers me is, you'd have to run something to it to plug it up. So I end up just putting some little battery operated lights in it. But for this purpose, to show it today, I'm just going to run an extension cord and light it up for you, and I'll show that at the end. But there you see, I just took two additional pumpkins from the pick aisle and placed those in there. And then I just go through, look at the arrangement, and see, if anything needs fluffing at the end. The main thing I can tell you from doing this is that you will appreciate and be so proud of something if you create it yourself. Once you do it once, you're going to find it's easy, and it will make you happy because you'll look at it and say, I did that. I will say one thing I learned when I went to a class on how to, learn how to do arrangements. The lady said, don't force your arrangement. Let it form and shape organically. And I have found every single time that I do one, if I completely take it apart after I've done it and redo it, you will never be as happy. It will not look as good as the first one you arrange. And here, this is just to show you how that pumpkin lights up. And also, I would suggest getting some little twinkle fairy lights to run through it too. I have not done it here because I couldn't find them when I did this, but I will go back and put those in. So just to show you, this is just a simple earthy tone arrangement. And then here you go. This is, as promised, a picture of what I use to fill in the arrangement. It's just one bundle in the fall section at Hobby Lobby. It's a great cost-effective way to fill in without spending a lot of money. So I hope you all get out, create something fun today. And if you do, I would love to see it in the comments. Also, you know me, I would love to hear where you're from and where the video's reaching. So give me a shout if you like. Thanks so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I appreciate you watching. Next time, see ya. Are you my helper? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? I love you.